was last night?
What do you mean, how stupid it was?
100% humidity.
Huh. No wonder it was so gross.
I hit.
Speaking of which, welcome to Sunday Streams, where we open up by talking about how humid the weather is.
We're Canadian. We're dying.
Dude, it's almost like we're English.
Poppycock is this? Anyway, I'm Aiden.
Really?
Turn.
And I'm going to be taking control today. I don't know how this game works, so bear in mind while I just be a dingus all day long.
I forgot to do something with Discord.
I can't hear the sound.
I did set that up either.
You guys forgot that when you click the... Or not click the... You put this in.
I forgot to do that.
You X'd out of this, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
If you do, the sound doesn't actually play.
Really?
Yeah. It's stupid. And Discord.
Now we're on Discord.
And people can see my stream in background.
Okay, now we're into it. Okay, so...
Wait, why can't we still hear... Oh,
you exited out of it
sugar.
this time.
It's because we started it without having the sound profile active. So we're going to have to restart the game.
I mean, to be fair, I didn't really do anything, so...
Alright.
Well, except this.
Yo!
Yeah, the good news is we didn't do anything, so we're having technical difficulties.
Technical difficulties.
Yes.
Chirping in progress.
We have major chirping in progress. I apologize, because it was my fault.
We Sarah'd the game.
No, if we Sarah it, we have to have the most unbelievable thing happen. Like that cannibal that was running into one of our drying racks.
Hold on.
Darn it, we breaded the game.
That's not a good sign. Ah, good. Alright, so that works, and the screen's on, we're golden, let's go.
Okay, now there's no more chirping or sarahing in progress.
So now it's just gonna be me flailing.
Aiden's flailing right now.
Yeah.
His arms are going everywhere. I don't know how he's controlling it.
This is my first time playing this game, so I don't know how to play any
You
of
have
this.
one already.
Don't
email.
worry,
You have
we're
to
still
read it.
technically in tutorial mode.
Okay.
Technically, because they haven't taught you about your inner power yet.
So, memoirs are for the tutorial, for like sequence of events, right?
Yeah. It's time. Oh, two teachers. It's time to train and awaken your avatar. Add Kun and Pi to your party and head for Delta Great Cursed In-Laws.
Okay.
Usually, the newest bookmark in your list of area words is where you need to go next.
Okay. And I take it since they're in my list now, they're automatically on my side.
Well, I mean, normally you would add them, but Sarah added them and then saved.
Okay.
So they're saved.
Well, that's what I mean. If they're in that
party.
list, then that means they're in my party.
Yes.
Okay.
Unlike other MMOs or RPGs, you can only have a maximum of 2 party members.
Mm-hmm.
2 other party members.
Yeah, 2 other party members.
So you're a group of 3.
Yeah, you can only have a group of 3. It can never be like a group of 4. It's only a group of 3.
Can you kick them out?
Steam Gunner.
Yeah.
Tribal Grappler.
Dolly?
Monk. Gunsword.
Okay. And then you are just a regular fighter at this point, I guess.
Yeah, you're a fighter because you can use any weapon, but you have to job advance a couple of times to get the other ones.
Okay, and do I just go to the warp gate to move?
Yep.
Yeah.
Move on?
This is where you go into any of the dungeons.
Okay, Kristen wants the top one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I'm just seeing what's in the list.
These are all ones that she's gotten from, like, say, well, let's just use this as an example, a Reddit thread. She heard rumors on the boards about certain keywords helpful for getting certain things.
Okay.
That face.
Persona.
Dun,
Unless
dun,
he
dun.
is an avatar.
Is he?
He's a special case. You have to keep in mind in the original game, Kite, which is the character that Tri-Edge it looks like, had Data Train as part of her bracelet power.
Your heart.
It's in the heart of the cards.
It's a persona.
It gets worse, though.
Social like.
Ah, abusing!
I am thou art I. That's what she said.
Oh, hi, Pie!
Boing.
You just turn into a giant dinosaur and start crushing things.
It's not Mario Odyssey.
Yeah,
You don't have a hat that possesses things.
Yes, the shape of avatars is a little bit more complicated than that.
We're playing Avatar.
Nope.
More ways than you actually realize.
Dun dun dun!
Each of these characters has some sort of link to the original epitaph in the first place.
How?
Most of the players who own the epitaph as avatars played the original game.
And those two played it.
Those three.
Those three played it.
In fact, so did Mr. Wise Guy in the Orb.
Is there a way to tell, like, how do I initiate battles? Like,
You have to press A when targeting a character, but you have to make sure that the character does not have something over their head when you're targeting them.
And when you're close enough
And
to
how
it,
do I
you use
target?
D-pad.
It automatically targets, but you can change your focus with the D-pad.
oh, I see.
Yeah.
So now I just press A?
Yeah. Oh!
And A is just your regular attack
Yep.
button,
Yes.
right?
A and charge A. So holding A.
Okay.
That was late.
These guys are weak at your level, by the way. But yeah, the keywords you have, it's recommended that you should always visit your keywords, but keep in mind that the storyline will not give you an opportunity to. So once you're finished, like, say, a job like this, don't log out right away, even though the character says, I should log out. Because it'll progress the storyline and you won't get the opportunity to grab any of your party members to go dungeoneering. Because after one of these sessions, your entire party opens up and everybody's available, and you can just pick whoever you want to come along with you on a dungeon run. Or a set of dungeon runs.
What are you doing?
I'm just getting used to how activating healing items in that works.
Okay.
Yeah. Items are from the menu. Yeah, if they see you and they're roaming enemies, they'll start walking towards you. Yeah, and it's a lot like bowling pins. If you hit one and the other ones are on their way towards the wall, you'll hit the other ones. But at a reduced damage. You'll never... Like, even if you're, like, level 100 hitting a level 1, that shrapnel damage from secondary hitting will never kill the enemies.
How come I'm the only one gaining...
Because they're over-leveled.
Yeah, their level is too high to gain experience from this area.
I mean, they're still gaining some, but it's minuscule compared to me.
Yeah.
Oh, barrel. Kick it.
Okay.
I'ma kick it.
Olm shell is what you apply to your weapons in your as slots for water attacks.
Water attack, water attack, water attack. It's dry.
I don't
Water
think you're
attack.
getting any slottable
Water
weapons
attack.
yet, though.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. If you're ever confused about where to go, just check your minimap, and if you're even confused more about that, just press the back button. When I say back button, I mean this button. What would be select in other games. Yeah. When I say they're overpowered, I mean they'll, like, instantly kill anybody they touch right now. Kuhn's especially bad for that because he usually uses his command arts and he just, like, long range shoots somebody and it deals a lot of damage and it's an area of effect.
I'm guessing I'll gain more, a simple necklace. I'm guessing I'll gain more special attacks as I progress through the game.
Simple necklace is in the third slot. You'll actually want to equip that because you've got nothing on right now.
Increases... I'm guessing that increases fire and wind damage?
Wind resistance.
Oh, resistance, okay.
Each dungeon has a certain set of elements. They're random, but they are set by your keywords.
And they're all ready for me.
Yeah, you can customize their their slots, but you cannot give them equipment per se. You can gift them equipment, and they'll automatically equip the highest level, but you cannot force them to equip a piece of armor or equipment.
What needs to...
They'll only equip the highest.
What needs to conjure an avatar? Damn, I don't get it. I take it he's just thinking to himself when it's like that.
Yeah, it's going to be like stuff like that. Oh, and if you want to do a beast awakening, press X right now.
Oh.
This is an ultimate attack. Just keep hitting them as quickly as possible.
Okay.
That's the first type. The second type is a magic attack, and all your characters stand here, all of the opponents stand here, and you just keep mashing the A button, and it rains down death on them.
It's kind of like the unison attacks in Xenoblade.
Yeah, basically.
Okay. Jinx's Bane.
Basically, how it works is you fill a meter by completing Rengekis and stuff. Mm-hmm. Like if you complete actions that the game deems good. Okay, so you know how you were targeting that guy and he didn't have a question mark, but that guy did. That still would have counted as a sneak attack.
Okay.
as long as the character you're targeting doesn't have a question mark over his head, it will be a sneak attack. If you're targeting the person that does have a question mark over your head, it will be a standard battle entrance. You'll just pull out your weapons and start attacking. The game doesn't want you to do that.
Which is where I screwed up, where I got the thing where it says, all the way down. I almost got perfect on it.
What?
I almost got perfect on that first one.
Yeah. Yes.
What does GP stand for?
Gold points. Or gold, whatever. It's money.
You're getting money,
Where
dude.
do
Don't
I
complain.
where do I go down? Oh yeah, here we go.
I don't know. Maybe you should just jump down.
I know, but the game won't let me. It restricts my movements so much.
And it makes you also give like long walks when you're going slowly.
Hello.
You want to see restrictive? Wait till you get your Steam bike.
Oh, how bad is it?
Let's just say in the first game it plays like a warthog.
I love it.
And, let's just say the standard rules of entering battle still apply to the bike.
Oh. And you're making a lot of noise with that thing.
No, they don't care about that. It's still line of sight only.
Nice.
Okay. So I picked up what I believe was supposed to be a sword, but I don't think I can equip that.
Great.
Because I use dual swords.
Broadsword?
Yeah, it just looked like one sword. I think it said Tiger Blade.
That's your skills. Go to skill trigger. Oh. No.
I picked up something.
Okay, go back up into your items section.
Items?
Go to equipment.
Yeah, here we go. There's Jinx's Bane, Nullifies Curse.
No.
Yeah, here we go. Blade Thorns.
That is
Level 10.
that'll be for not Gaspard.
Syllabus?
Syllabus.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah, Syllabus can equip that, and so can a character you'll get next game.
Next.
No, like Volume 2.
Huh?
Lucky animal, kick it. Just go up to it and press it. Yeah, press.
Hit worm. Kick me. Give you money.
Actually, it just kick. You kicked me. Give.
2,000. Jeez, goodness gracious.
Oh, gee.
Oh, you think that's a lot? They give you 10,000 in the second volume.
Oh.
Hey, look, Mecha Grunty, pick him up.
I saved you once. I guess I have to save you again.
You have to save him 50 times.
Ah.
And
Hey,
the
bro.
Bro, be a bud.
Gym
Give me
spheres?
some Gym spheres, please.
Do I have any?
Yes. You have a lot.
Okay.
The number increases by 1 every time you save him.
So that was 6.
No, he starts at 5.
Yes, that he is 6.
Yeah, so this is the second time you saved him.
He's the same to a crash again, but not in this area. Something is falling. The death.
Oh, good. Oh, good. We're picking up tarot cards from him.
Actually, there are tarot cards in this game.
There are.
Whenever it starts with though, they're all useless.
Where would I find it, though?
Right there. It's
Oh,
the grayed out one.
Inflicts poison on one enemy.
That might sound like it's useful. It's not.
Like, it'd be useful on maybe, like, a boss enemy or something.
Not even.
Surprise, bruh!
Poison is negligible damage. Paralysis is great, but you can always apply it to your weapons and armor and stuff. The items just take up space in your inventory that eventually get really hard to manage. So, I'm telling you right now, you really just don't want it. If you ever want to, like, delete something from your inventory, pressing Y on them is how you do it.
Do my stats just get a general increase when I level up, or...?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Hi, Brandon.
Hi, Brendan. Sleepy Brendan.
Another simple
Go to
necklace.
sleep.
I'm wide awake. Maybe because I had coffee. I'm sorry.
I'm having coffee and I'm no
You
different.
know, your equipment does have slots. You could equip stuff to it. You do it in
Yes.
customization. If you press Y on equipment, it'll swap to
She is
customization.
lying down though, so she cannot hear you. He's
Brendan,
here.
if you press A on that,
He says hi.
you don't have anything yet for it. There, anti-curse.
Okay.
I don't think anything will curse you this early in the game, though.
But, it's better than nothing.
Spin Guy Goo can get water attacks
Oh,
and
shell.
poison
Poison
attacks.
attack.
Oh, I would love poison right now. Because that means additional damage over time? Why not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, once you get to Volume 2, things will just drop. That'll have, 3 slots all the time.
Can you take them off without any repercussions?
Yep. Nothing like that.
Once it's on there, you can take it off and you'll still be in your inventory.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
I've been here already, haven't I?
Check your map. If there's an X on it, then...
Can I make the map bigger?
Yeah.
Yes.
I told you, if you press the back button instead. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
But don't press B because it'll remove the mini-map. Just press the map button again.
Yeah, so just press it, then press it again, and then you'll be fine.
Yeah. Because if you press the map button and then you press B, it just deletes the stupid thing.
I think those are enemies.
I think they are too. Gob.
Goblins!
Yeah, when they're glowing purple, what you want to do is hit your R button. Okay.
You have to be very quick on it, though.
Very quick.
I've only got it a handful of times.
Yeah, the trigger for it is...
The treasure chest.
You get more used to it, but the trigger is very short window because of them killing them so fast.
Simple. Whoops,
Wrong button.
Okay, so you get really weak to fire, but you get a huge resistance to water.
And you get 1 minus point to earth.
I mean, it might be nice if you're fighting water enemies,
Yeah.
but right now it'll be...
Oh, we got a wizard seal, I think.
I'm sure that'll be useful.
That's seals are used to it's like the hermit. It basically reduces the stats of a monster in battle.
Is it bad that I'm just imagining a seal, an actual animal seal, wearing a wizard hat?
That'd be cute.
You don't get past me! You don't get past me!
Yes!
That would be cute.
That would be very cute.
I've already seen a comic that does that.
Yes. And you see this?
Yeah, it's from, you remember the Rando Wiz comics, right?
No, it counts. I got you with Fergie son. Stop!
Can I... Oh, I know. I think...
What's up?
I'm running away.
Just seeing what I can do.
You can give them slots, but I wouldn't recommend until later. Puppies, enough!
It's because of you.
No.
Because you clang to bajang jang, and now they're
No, they were doing that because they knew she was coming. They've got better sense of smell and hearing than we do. They knew she was coming.
That could be useful in the future.
It's not really.
But if enemies are using magic,
It's not as much as you think. Just fighting countless battles will allow me to use avatars?
Okay, so I can't get away when they do that.
No, but you can block it by pressing this button.
B. Okay. So I do have a block.
Yes, you do have a block.
Is it dead? Okay.
When it's like grayed out and dark, it's dead.
Okay. Stimulant soda.
That's to recover SP.
It's probably it's better than the Sprite drop.
Oh, never mind.
Pure sleep.
That's right.
That makes sense.
Keep in mind you can't cure it on yourself. When you're asleep, you can't do jack.
Yeah, I figured.
The only thing that'll get you back up is if spellcaster or character that partner that you have cast Rip Movement on you. Movement Rider!
So this way is the
Right, Dad. Can you tilt that fan towards me? I am so freaking gross right now. Nothing. I'm just saying hi. Yep. Brad did. Hi. Yeah, keep in mind to the triggers that it gives you. Some of those ask you to tap A. Some of them ask you to hold A. Oh my gosh, those dogs. Oh yeah, no wonder it's so gross today. It's only 40 degrees. Oh my gosh, that dog needs to shut the heck up.
I'm guessing that attack icon, the swords, that's where the boss is?
Yep.
Oh, so it just tells you where the boss is whenever you get close to it.
It only does so in a field, and a field is the only place where a boss will spawn. If you're in a dungeon and enclosed area, you won't be able to A, see the full map, B, finish the dungeon on one floor, and C, ride your bike. Damn it, nothing's happening. What am I doing wrong? Now would be a perfect time to use your morale attack, by the way. I take it you sat down and petted them a little bit. I take it you sat down and petted them a bit.
Well, I still loved them and still petted them, so...
Yeah.
But they were happy. So, how's it going?
Hey, kill
that
the
technically
boss.
was less experienced than the common enemies.
That's because you leveled up a lot during the dungeon.
And I picked up a dry robe in a raining area.
You can't use it. It's not for your class.
Can you back up, please? A bit, so we can get some air. It's warm out there. There we go.
Angst.
I was about to say something. We're watching. No.
Because you haven't faced your shadow yet, duh.
Oh!
Right, Yosuke?
Not you. No.
As blunt as ever. Listen to Johnny Young Bosch. He's the sensible one. Not in this game, but he's usually the sensible one.
Actually, he's pretty sensible on this one. He's just a flirtatious idiot sometimes, though.
Ah, but he's sweet.
So he's Minata if Minata was tolerable.
Okay. Oh.
You mean Mineta?
Yeah.
Essay!
Sale.
Well, I always
You
knew
didn't collect any chip spheres.
I didn't see any.
Trees.
I didn't see any trees, although I probably didn't know. I didn't.
Kick some. If you hear like shh, that means the tree is. You want it. You want to kick it, and it'll drop a whole bunch of chews.
I'm sure I'll know it when I see it next time, though.
Because we need a lot of them.
You really do. My beast awakened.
My beast.
Makes
Or
sense.
something. It is.
With great power comes great responsibility.
It's true. Just look at Dark Shadow.
Mm-hmm.
You want a piece of information that is not shown except for inside the Dot Hat Roots anime?
Did she have a similar beginning to him?
She used to be a PK. In fact, her old character looked a lot like Bordeaux.
Really?
Yeah, you know, that chick is, I'm going to love you to death!
Oh.
Her character was almost identical in look to her.
You got mail. Please answer it.
Don't.
Oh.
Go out on some missions.
Alright, you got some stuff to do.
Take some bros with you.
Take some bros, man. Bros.
So, Adelie and Syllabus will work.
Yeah, they're all...
Adelie is like literally your only healing party member for like the first two volumes.
Oh, are those circles that's centering the house? Is that my affinity with those characters?
Yes.
So Gaspard really likes me.
I think. I believe the color also changes too.
Yeah, but yeah, these two are more gracious towards me, so I'll invite
Take them.
him.
Yeah.
That'll help you.
Take Adelie with you. She's like literally the only healer teammate you're gonna get for the first two volumes.
And she is under level compared to everyone else a little, so.
And she is literally integral to the storyline, so you want to keep her. You kind of want to max out all your characters by the end of the game, the end of each volume, because it's useful for the next.
I'm sorry, but did you just say "show me your grunties"?
Yes.
Phrasing.
Yes, she did. I don't know.
Yeah, don't go too crazy with your money. You're going to need it in the future, but I would recommend getting some slottable items, which are in town. I wouldn't worry about healing items. You'll get them like candy as you go dungeoneering.
I'd like to be safe, and plus, I did use a few of them in the field, so...
Trust me. By the time I was done Volume 1, I had 100 healing items of the basic healing item.
Okay.
So you want to grab the green teleport right there, and you want to go into this district. This store here sells slottable items, but I think you spent so much money that you might not be able to even afford one. Maybe. I don't remember.
So the blue diamond?
Yeah. I think those are only the expensive ones, though. I can't remember where the regular ones are. I think there might be in the mercenary district. Yeah, no, these are the regular ones. That's fire, that's water, that's wind, and that's earth. And these are, yeah, the icons denote what it is. These are weapon slots, these are armor slots, and these are accessory slots.
Excuse me.
Those are all basic accessories that you'll get in the dungeon, but it's like if you really want them and you can't somehow find them in the dungeon, it's easier to just buy them.
Does that person have big giant arms?
Yeah, he was a beast man.
Why can't we be basemen?
Because we picked.
Because we're the main character.
Because the character picked it for.
Yeah.
Well, the character sucks. The main character sucks. We're not choosing a beastman.
Other than the Book of 1000, which is something we'll get into later, you really don't want to deal with the shops for items.
Okay, so now I go back to the dome to accept a mission.
Mission time.
Speaking of mission.
Mission time. Ah! He poked me. That was it.
Come on, do your worst. Come on, let's go. Dang it.
No, you just poke them and they just suddenly die.
No, the knee explodes. Okay, they're bronze kneecap.
Okay, so...
Bookmark. Choose the bottom one.
Bottom ones.
It usually starts at lowest level and works its way up.
Okay,
Yeah.
so Buzzing Rat's Puddle.
We're going to murder everything. It's water.
Okay.
Yeah, it's water element. As you can see, this tells you what the element of each of the enemies is going to be. This tells you that you're going to be coming across NPCs. When it says 3 like that, it's usually the healing brigade. I'm telling you right now, even though it's not necessarily important right now, talk to every single NPC you come across, especially in dungeons.
Okay.
Because it becomes important later with a quest line that the game gives you later. And it's retroactive. It counts even if you've talked to them before the quest starts. Unfortunately, unlike Pi or Kun, nobody comes with any slots on their armor.
Except you.
Except for you. I wouldn't worry about giving them anything until later.
I'm just seeing what I can do, because I know I can equip myself with... Since the enemies are all water elements, I feel like I could give myself water affinity. Although, I can't
Accessory
equip that
level 15.
Yeah, because I'm not that level yet. Alright, so I guess I'm as good as I'm going to be.
I'm telling you right now, affinities, like, super not important at this level. The damage is negligible. Also, notice that when you used your arts, you have a cooldown gauge. You will learn eventually that you want to always have your arts ready, because a Rengeki can happen pretty much any time. Usually Rengeki happens after you've applied enough damage to an enemy. But depending on how over-leveled or under-leveled you are, that amount changes. So having your arts gauge ready whenever you need it is always helpful. But I will state for the record that the only way to level up your arts level is to use arts like crazy. But there is a better way to do it. The arena will only give you arts gauge. It won't give you experience. And there are special art counters that you can do in the arena. You know how you have Rengekis when you target an opponent who's flashing purple?
Mm-hmm.
In the arena, you can target enemies that are targeting somebody else with an art, and it doesn't have to be like an attack art. It could be like healing, a spell, or an attack.
Mm-hmm.
As long as they're glowing a color, like they take a stance and they're glowing a color, they'll stand there for a couple of seconds. If you hit the arts gauge right away, and you target them, you'll get a Hangeki, which is a arts counter to an art, which gets you massive experience for your skills.
He's stealing my chips.
Thank you.
Oh. He stole my chips. They're very good chips, though.
I like ketchup.
Mm-hmm.
I got a rough shell on that. Another necklace.
No, you got another simple necklace.
Oh my gosh, these dogs.
Are those three having a steam off?
I'm getting steam.
All right, sure. Whatever
what they
you guys
do when
are
they're
into, I'm not here to
stationary.
pass judgment.
That's what they do when they're stationary targets. Okay, you see these trees?
Yeah. Oh, I see. I feel like I should deal with the enemies before I do that.
Yes. I just wanted to point it out to you.
Okay, so your special attacks are good for canceling out other enemies' attacks.
Yeah, like I said, Hangeki. That would count as a Hangeki in an arena battle.
Okay, literally adding poison to my attacks was so helpful.
It is early on because poison in early on because the health bars are so tiny, poison does help a lot, but later on it's not going to be as useful.
I don't know what to make of this. Oh, they're facing away from each other. Okay, that one was facing forward. No, you're not.
Another interrupt for those skills is a charge attack. You'll see, like, if you hold the button, Haseo will be like, die! And they'll, like, fly across the arena. I'm gonna open the window, maybe get some more air in here.
Please.
Shut up! You damn dirty dogs, I mean, what?
Wait,
Yeah, that was a yellow one.
yeah, the yellow ones I'm guessing are worth them more points, like 3.
Okay, so
Those
regular chims are worth 1. Yellow chims are worth like 10 or 15.
No, I don't want to talk. Sorry. No, I don't want to talk to you right now. Sorry. I want to kick some chimps.
And then king chims, which you have seen, but only in an event.
Do these trees just give off infinite chims?
Yes, but they have a recharge rate.
So I could theoretically just stay here and grind chims if I wanted to.
Yes. And this is what I meant by there are better sources to get the grind chims. These ones always drop groups of chims.
Okay.
so I'll come back here.
This is what I mean by even if there is a person with a question mark over your head, you can target the other one by changing the focus with the D-pad. Just edge your way into it slowly, and then you can do that. That's when you would use your art.
Almost.
Poison doesn't count as a Rengeki though. They have to be swirling with those rings around them.
Okay.
That's an interesting position.
Cool.
What was he doing to the tree, though?
He was hiding behind the tree, I guess.
Actually, you kicked him through the tree.
I didn't even kick him. It must have been Syllabus that did it.
It must have been, yeah.
Are we having fun yet?
Are you having fun?
Are you having fun kicking the gym?
See, she hates kicking me. Lucky animals. You'll find that out a little bit later. She actually tries to stop you from kicking a gold bird.
Oh.
Which has the effect, it'll transform like barrels and other kickable items in the area into full-on chests.
Oh, and she doesn't like it.
Yeah, she doesn't want you to kick the gold bird. And it's like literally the first gold bird you ever see in the game. It's like, oh, but it was a gold bird. Oh. Yeah, unfortunately, for at least the first volume or so, Adelie's going to be that character.
Violence.
Yeah, pretty much.
She's gonna be.
I actually saw that episode recently.
Yeah. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
someone here.
Hey, look. Other
Nice.
players. You want to talk to each of them.
Kenpaku.
Back from a long day of fighting and wounds. I'm here to heal you. Medic Union. Here's a short straight from the heart.
Cool.
Coupons. Well, never we go.
Coupons
That'll
are
just
used at
explain.
any guild shop. The price decreases 1% for each coupon. Huh. Cool.
Yeah. Don't talk to. The important thing about the Medic Union is if you talk to the same NPC twice, they'll gate out. You want to talk to each of them once.
Okay, and each one of them these two gave me static. They gave me.
If
stat
your
buffs.
health is full, they will.
Oh. So talk to one, and then the other two will give you stat buffs.
If you're not damaged. If you have damage, they'll try and heal you. They'll heal a considerable amount, but they won't heal you to full.
Why do I get the feeling this is going to lead to something?
Nothing. Don't worry. It's the reward for completing the field.
Not
That can be equipped by syllabus.
You sure?
Mm-hmm. You have to gift it to him.
How do I do that? Oh, I talk to him, right?
Mm-hmm.
That is silly.
Yeah. Well, it's treating it like they're other players. Why would
guess.
you equip other players' stuff?
Every other game allows you to do that, so what in the world?
Yes, but this is treating each other and character as a playable character.
It can't equip it at at that level. Should I still give it to him?
No, wait till he can equip it, and he'll automatically equip it.
Yeah, because I can't give him the blade or the armor just yet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's why you're in the field right now. You're leveling them up as well as yourself.
Come on, guys, you're coming to a grind with me. Even have to drag you.
And as you noticed, all your characters were available to come with you after you completed what your objective was for that day.
Mm-hmm.
If you were to leave before you asked them to go along, most of them would be listed as busy or away from keyboard until afterwards.
He's 20 points away from leveling up. I gotta find one more fight to get him into.
I don't think you have one more.
Well, we'll see. If anything...
Chims! We're going chim kicking, everyone.
I mean, there's an achievement called Chim Kicker, but we already have it.
Yep.
Plus, I didn't find...
no, I got the achievements already.
I didn't find the...
that unhappy face, just like a line of like semicircle.
I'm about to cry. Okay.
But yeah, the important part, I'm not sure if you were paying attention when she dealt with the king chim. Unlike other chims, you actually have to kick him 10 times before he goes down. Every 3 times, and he will be invulnerable to kicking until he makes an attempt to attack you by jumping towards you. If he hits you with that attack, he'll knock chims off. Oh, there are enemies. You didn't go on that island yet. None of them are pointing at you. Hey, you protected Celibus. You protected Teddy.
I protected Teddy 2.0.
Yeah, you protected Teddy number 2.
There we go. And I'm 1 point away from leveling up.
Oh, the struggle. The struggle.
That's fine.
Yeah, you're going to see that at the end of this volume when you hit level 50. It'll be like the level up gauge is going to be at 999 out of 1000, and it will never hit 1000 because cap level in volume 1 is 50.
Okay, so I can give him the sword. Nice. And then I'll give him the armor.
Somebody texted me.
Wasn't me, I swear.
Oh.
Awesome.
Apparently Josh is coming.
Okay, he is coming.
Coming to what?
Today. Because he's got tomorrow off.
What? Well, yeah, because it's a civic holiday.
What's tomorrow?
Tomorrow's the civic holiday.
Like, the thing called Civic Holiday?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm giving you fair warning. That lip around the doors in the field areas like this can do weird things to your characters.
The what?
That lip,
Mm-hmm.
because it's so steep, it does weird things to your characters.
Oh,
Don't ever try and initiate an arts attack when you're below that lip, because sometimes you'll go up to the lip and just stop, dead, and you won't complete the art at all.
Oh, that's what.
Well, it's a good thing I didn't activate an art when doing that.
Well, technically that is an art dash, but as long as the game considers it complete, it'll complete it for you.
Oh,
Even
there it
if
is.
yeah. Usually there's a Mecha Grunty in every stage. It's just, you've got to find him. Once you've heard this guy like drone on for like 10 times, you start just like mashing through his text. Mecha Grunty.
Boom. There he goes.
Hey, another stimulant soda.
It is very
What was that, Brendan?
What?
Oh, I think Josh is here.
You hear? I don't hear him.
I heard a footstep, a really heavy one.
Okay. So all that
I
was
didn't
there
know
was
they
Mecha
clung.
Grunty. Okay.
Also, what did you think about the cleanness at the front door? I worked really hard last night. Oh, they made such a freaking mess of the front door. I had to use a lot.
Aw.
No, there's mom has actually got a spray bottle of like cleaner just for that area.
Wow.
And I like picked up all of the poo that was everywhere. They even pooed on their own frigging leashes yesterday. I was so upset.
I heard about that when I walked back in and I'm like, what just happened? Did I miss something?
They misbehave when Mom is away, and Mom doesn't believe me when I say that they do.
Set up a hidden camera.
They'll know.
I will state though that I have been a little bit negligent because I forgot the agreement that Mom made with me was that because of my insomnia lately, I've not been able to get up at a reasonable time to deal with their papers. A family friend, the neighbor, has promised to... Oh, King Chim! 3 times. Now just let him do his attack and then kick him another 3 times.
I'm literally kicking him in the dick.
If you get too far away, he won't jump you.
He's getting bigger.
Yep. He'll give you 50. Now, once you start doing dungeons, once you get to a certain amount of chims, something bad will start happening. I'm not getting into it because it'll explain it once it actually happens to you the first time.
I'm pretty sure we're done with the area now.
Yep. Ace.
And I got a dry orb. A dry robe.
Dry robes are for atoli. Yeah, the robes are for spellcaster types. The light armor is for characters like Syllabus, and the heavy armor is for Haseo.
I like the heavy stuff. But how come their equipment doesn't change? The look.
You mean the way that... this is an old PS2 game.
Oh, he has poison counter on those.
Yeah. The name of the armor denotes sometimes what it is. Nausea, the nausea first word is the nickname for a poison counter armor. What?
Alright, so now it's time to go to the Truthful Marbles bum.
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 But.
Smack the bum.
Oh, there is one thing that you probably haven't seen, but you probably see in one of these, is there's going to be an arena cordoned off. You'll notice it, you'll understand what I mean when you come across it. It'll be a circle area. Like, you know the area that, the barrier that appears when you start fighting an enemy?
Mm-hmm.
You'll see the outside of one because when you come across an NPC in an area. Usually that means somebody's in major trouble because they're either dealing with a PK or a group of enemies like this. Right now you're not going to come across any chaotic PKs, thank goodness. I didn't lock the front door.
I did, though.
Oh.
Do you want me to go check?
Is Zyka on her way up? Zyka, you gonna do it?
I'm going to the bathroom.
Okay.
I'm going to go check them.
Okay. But yeah, you're not gonna deal with chaotic PKs because chaotic PKs are usually like max level, or at least a very high level for the game that they appear in. There it is, right there. See?
Okay. Whoa.
But regular PKs are usually scaled to the dungeon that you're dealing with.
Okay, so that is where a PK is.
Either that or a random battle like this.
Okay.
But there'll be an NPC in there, and they'll help you battle them because they're in trouble. And at the end of the battle, they'll thank you for helping them if you can manage to keep them alive during the battle, which is usually not super hard, unless it's a chaotic PK and they're like really have a boner for killing them. But yeah, what they'll do is they'll give you an item. Oh! Lions Gaming! What's that noise? That noise is my 3 chihuahuas. Sorry about that. Yeah, they like to bark at like the randomest things, and today I think it's because it's so warm that they're just barking at whatever. Yeah, and to force yourself in, you have to push yourself. Hey, it's a PK. Oh no, my energy! Everyone, help! Would you be nice enough to let me PK you? By the way, if you get Rengekis, it boosts your experience gains.
Okay.
So you want to get those Rengekis off.
Okay.
Yeah. They'll give you items as a gift, and every NPC you come across, even after a battle, will give you a coupon for coming into contact with them. And that still counts as talking to the NPC. And I'm telling you right now, every single NPC in this game, or not NPC, other players, but they're still NPCs. Every character in this game is named and has a certain look to them.
Okay.
The PKs and other players, all of them.
Okay, so do you RB after the thing appears to do the Rengeki finish?
Yeah, just wait till the rings appear and you right.
Is it RB to do it?
Yeah, you right bumper.
Okay.
You basically do a normal arts attack, but if you do it against somebody who has the rings around them, it turns into a Rengeki attack.
Okay.
And it boosts your experience gains. And it's also a great way to boost your skill gains as well. See? Make sure you're targeting the right one, though. You have time when you start when you initiate an arts attack. You have a small gauge that appears. You have time to target. It's best to target with the D-pad. The stick can, but sometimes it can be a little bit faulty. Bork. Lions Gaming posted Bork with a dog. Bork. Awoo.
Oh, that's cute. It counts the Rengeki bonus before it counts the actual experience that you get.
Yeah.
That's cute.
Yep. Yeah. Rengeki's super useful. Borf, 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 borf. Awoo.
No, it is what are we doing?
We're connected with this.
Say it was fine. Oh, okay, so
Hayden.
just
Took me a bit to return.
oh, no. Sorry about
said I could be anything.
Sorry about the locked door there, Josh. I locked it because I didn't think anyone was coming back.
It was
I
locked.
didn't either, but I left it unlocked.
It wasn't locked when I went up.
Oh. I must have unlocked it after.
Hi, B. I'm actually here today.
He can't hear it all right now.
Yeah. We got a new regular, by the way.
Cool.
Lions Gaming. He started
Hi.
watching us yesterday.
Okay.
Yeah. Guess how he found us?
How?
He found us through YouTube while watching the Donkey Kong game.
Oh, Jungle Beat?
Yeah, he said he loved it a lot, and he was very happy that we played it. Apparently, for at least Donkey Kong Jungle Beat, we're at the top of the list.
Oh, cool.
Hey, we're on top of something. Yay!
That was good to know. For those people who are watching who don't know, I haven't been here on the Sunday in a month and a bit now.
He's got engagements to deal with on a regular basis. For now, he's got free time. I already stated that you had no work tomorrow.
Yeah. Essentially, and I know Brendan's probably wondering.
Sleeping
why,
powder is a sleeping attack.
I've been working on getting my driver's license, and unfortunately, that makes it kind of hard to attend when your lesson is in the middle of the day on Sundays.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of which, I have one more lesson, and the instructor said I was doing fine. I just had to work on stuff.
That's good.
It's not too difficult to get those off.
Once you learn the timing, no, it's not.
It's nice, but
I'm
at the
telling
same
you
time,
right
it's
now,
like,
depending
by the end
on
of the
your
month,
level
I'm gonna
compared to
have
the
3 grand
opponent,
for
you can
car.
actually get
Pretty
multiple
much.
Rengekis off on the same
At
opponents
least you're one step
sometimes.
closer to being able to drive it. Right?
Oh yeah, I still have to do the extra driver's test. And that's the part that I'm.
But yeah, once you learn the timing for Rengekis, battles become a little bit more fluid.
Mm-hmm.
You tend to, especially when dealing with like boss enemies, you can get a couple of Rengekis off, and then a beast awakening. Oh, speaking of which,
yeah,
let's try changing your awakening type.
How can you do that?
I'm about to teach you.
Show us.
Awakening. Demon Awakening, instead of doing, basically having your attack speed and your defense boosted, Demon Awakening is you're standing still on your side of the battlefield, and they're on lined up on the other side of the battlefield.
Next week, okay?
All your characters start targeting the opponent. You just mash the A button and just rain magical death down on them.
that sounds like it'd be more useful for like a super attack.
Yeah.
And I think I just saw on my character when I got experience, it said weapon level up or weapon up.
Yes. That means your skill with the weapon type was up. With who, though?
Well,
with my character.
Okay. If you go into skills...
Sure, I'll do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, but Thursday and Friday.
Skill trigger?
Sorry, but
Yeah, no. Okay, so...
But the main reason is...
depending on the level itself, like, you won't always get a new skill per level. It'll be, like, new skill every, like, 5 or 10 levels. Usually when you've learned a new skill, it'll go skill up, learned
went to the
blah.
small competitor next to where our new location is being opened up.
Oh wow.
Where we are moving to in mid-October, they say.
Is there really nothing up here?
Sometimes there isn't.
Apparently it's
In
gonna be like- I
Volume
think it's
2,
gonna be
there'll
like
be
20 bucks
more
an hour
hidden
compared to like
things
60,
that will be
50.
hidden in places like that.
So,
Okay.
I don't blame them.
It has to do with Avatar stuff.
I don't know if when I get the car and I've been there for a
I
few
guess
months, they offer me a job,
I'm
I might
glad
just take it.
somebody
It gets
came
me
from
20
our
bucks an
Jungle
hour.
Beat playthrough. Honestly, I felt really good playing that game.
Yeah, he said you sounded like very happy, and he was very happy that you played it, and made him want to replay the game.
Oh yeah, because Jungle Beat is a fun game, and well, to be fair, because of a certain character's final smash being Jungle Beat related now,
Yeah.
I kind of had the itch.
Oh, yeah, no, you explained that in the video too. Word of warning,
Nope.
you know how there's
It's not
lucky
good
animals in the stage?
Hmm?
You know how there's lucky animals in the stages?
Yeah.
There are
He's a
unlucky animals as well.
So you don't want to kick them.
You do want to kick them.
Hmm.
Because the alternative is them kicking you.
Ah.
And if they kick you, you get debuffs.
We have
There are
zero
3 debuffs in the game that you can get from
Yeah,
from
like
that.
I'm guessing attack, speed, and defense.
1 reduces your attack speed and defense. 1 halves your SP and HP. 1 steals money from you. And they all run away once they've done it.
Well, as someone who you had sit through the anime or the movie,
Of what?
what
Wait.
are you currently playing?
Wait, did I actually sit you through the entire GU anime?
The movies? Yes.
Spoiler warning. Watch out. Don't listen to anything he says.
This is only his first or second stage form. I can't remember.
First,
Really?
don't say anything. Not to mention that movie doesn't cover everything anymore.
Yeah, only because they released new games. That's different.
Last Recode is the last and final chapter.
You just
They're going to.
don't say
They're
anything.
actually addressing what happens to Ovan, and they're dealing with it now.
But
Okay.
he saved him. How does that
No, he doesn't.
figure?
At the end, he's he's actually trapped in the game. He's the only lost one left, and they finally address him 10 years later after the game was released. Oh yeah, and also they gave him another form.
But they address that with the whole.
So I'm
No!
I'm just gonna explain this right now. In the original game, The World game, Adept Rogues are only supposed to have a max of 2 form or job extensions. Right now, he's at basic Adept Rogue. He gets 1 job extension and gains a broadsword.
Okay.
He gets a second job extension and gains the use of the scythe.
We got.
I'd like to point out
In
he gets
the third
way
game-
more than that.
Let me finish.
Later on.
In the third game, his player character gets hacked by a friend, and he gets the X form, which gives him dual dagger pistols.
That's awesome.
As I recall in the movie, don't they have hidden monsters in the code as well?
Ida, yeah. We'll deal with that later. And
Josh.
in the final game on the character art, by the way, I should note. You know how Haseo is rocking black and red?
Mm-hmm.
First form black and red, second form black and red, third form black and red, fourth form white and yellow.
Why?
Because it's the character it's his redemption arc.
He doesn't need redemption. He's awesome.
Yes, he does. If you ever watch the anime movie, he does.
He does.
It literally shows like he goes.
I will state for the record,
Mm-hmm.
in Last Recode, they kind of pull a role reversal, sort of.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what the form is called, but they did show it on the box art. The form after X form, white and yellow, black and red. And a giant chain longsword.
Whip blade.
A whip blade. But it's like, it's the sizes between Haseo's broadswords and, like, say, Syllabus's straight sword.
Oh, wow.
But it is a whip sword.
A whip blade.
What does Oberon use? I'm trying to remember.
He's a steam gunner.
So that's why. Because I remember his thing.
Oh, no! You stop right now.
It's a giant sword gun.
No, that's just his arm.
No, his arm is a gun.
That is not a gun.
Well, that will be explained in the story later.
That'll be explained later. We are not telling you anything about
I
that.
thought it was a shotgun with a blade.
It is a pistol with a blade, or it's a revolver with a blade.
Yeah.
That is a massive barrel.
Not a revolver. It's a rifle with a blade.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Uh-oh.
What?
She said verify your email.
No, I'm just worried that somebody might have attempted.
Damp shell.
Oh.
Damp shell, I believe, is water resistance up.
It doesn't.
Anti-fire.
It
Yeah.
improves my armor anyway.
Yeah, put it on. Put it on.
My cup of water.
Put it on. It's it increases your stats, and damp shell gives you anti-fire, which boosts your resistance to fire attacks.
That's good. I'm pretty sure we're done with the area too.
Yeah. The thing about armor equipments is every 5 or so levels you'll get Esas. Third word, snow lamp.
Cool.
Yeah, certain words can only be obtained by completing stages with a certain level of stuff.
Have you watched Ready Player One yet?
No.
So I have it on Blu-ray.
Maybe we can watch it on anime night.
I was gonna say, you want to watch it tomorrow?
Maybe we can watch it on anime night.
I don't know if I'm gonna have Friday.
Okay.
Or more. That's what I'm suggesting.
Speaking of weekend, you available this Saturday?
Probably not. I asked Aiden a couple questions and we might go and do something.
But on Saturday, that's the thing.
It's the
so
beach party.
I
Just-
don't. Honestly, at this point, I don't know. See, I'm broke right now. Like, dude, because
We're not asking you to buy anything. We're asking you if you're available. We
Sure.
already dealt with the buns. Don't worry.
I can go,
Okay.
but like, if there's anything last minute, I'm not gonna it to help at all.
No, we're not. I just finished telling you.
I get the point.
When it comes to the potluck, I'm not going to break somebody's legs or fingers over not being able to supply anything. It's whatever somebody can supply is whatever they can supply. If they can't because their situation prevents them, that's fine. We've got friends. We've got backup.
Okay. No. Yeah, I can go. Well, I'm asking if you want to see Ready Player One tomorrow.
Sure, I've got nothing planned tomorrow.
I am literally sitting on my butt at home,
Wait,
staring
wait.
at the TV.
Okay, yeah. No, I've got nothing planned tomorrow. I was just like remembering, like, I've got an appointment on the 8th.
That's
Wednesday.
Is it?
It's like Wednesday or Thursday, yeah.
Because we are the 5th today.
Wednesday.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh,
you-
sugar. Wednesday.
What?
That's our.
It's
day.
at 3.
You might have to cancel it.
No, I'm just going to be away for it. I'll leave the door open.
If you want to start.
I'll be back right away, though.
Does he know your
It's
password
just-
to get into your computer?
I don't actually.
Oh, I can leave it on. I'll just leave it on stick.
Then that problem is solved.
Sorry, Aiden.
You don't have to say sorry to me.
It's
I'm right
warm.
here.
It
I'm sorry.
is very warm.
It's 40 degrees right now, by the way. Sorry,
Last
Brendan.
I checked, it was only like 33.
I just
I'm
checked it. It's 40 right now.
I'm dead.
Phoenix down.
I know!
You wouldn't have liked me then when I
You
came
know
out
what
of
we
my room
really
before
need
going
right
for my
now in
driving
this
lesson.
house is like
Sitting
ice
in the
creams
AC.
and drinks.
Well, I'm sorry, but the ice cream truck has already passed by my neighborhood.
Oh,
Yeah,
hello.
we actually have an ice cream truck.
Hello.
In this area.
This is new.
Yes, this is a trap room. So there's a number of traps here.
You can get around.
There are pillars that shoot out steam. It'll deal damage. If you touch the spikes, it'll deal damage. If you walk into the spotlights, it will not immediately deal damage. It will target you. You will stop in place for a second, and it will fire a cannon. If you keep moving, it won't touch you, but it'll touch your partners. The damage is negligible, and Adelie can usually heal it as long as her HP bar isn't overly empty.
Where'd the other one go?
My teammates
Got
kicked
kicked
it.
by the teammates. Your teammates can also be triggered by the traps and take damage.
It's funny because they didn't. They were smart enough to avoid them.
Usually, yes, but if you beeline straight through a trap, they will try and follow.
I don't think I'm ready to fight these things just yet.
They can be daunting, but what level is the area?
I didn't check. It was like level 13, I think.
If you press start, or no, press select the map button.
Oh.
Area, press A. Does not say.
Press back. Thank you.
Back to menu. Back to menu.
Okay, just give it a shot. If you have any trouble, check your items first. Do you have smoke bombs?
No, I don't think I do.
Double check.
Nope.
No.
No. Okay.
You know what? I'm going to go for it.
Yeah, smoke bombs are how you exit a battle. Okay, no, it's not that bad. But these guys do deal a lot of damage. When they charge up like that and you can't use a skill, use the block button. You won't get thrown back and you won't take nearly as much damage, okay?
Okay.
These guys do deal a lot of damage, but if you know how to deal with them, you will learn as you go. These guys are basically the toughest enemies you'll come across in this volume. They might seem like pushovers right now, but the higher levels can be quite daunting.
Please no. Haha.
You ruin your Rengeki.
Oh, I was gonna ask. Have you seen the newest episode of Boku no Hero?
I don't watch the English sub. I only watch the
ahead.
I only watch the English dub.
Where are they at right now?
Push buttons to evade the
The
trap.
regional,
Yes.
Yeah.
license certification, the hero certification,
Yes.
You got us the red suit.
original license.
I got some new weapons for myself.
I'm
Yeah,
very,
it's
very
a-
sorry.
Ooh.
That was the
Okay,
last
so I
one.
can equip this one. This one does more damage, and I can't equip this one just yet, but I'm just about
Hey,
there.
you have to admit though, you have as much as he is the enemy, it's like you have to admire the
He's
guy.
not the enemy, and he's a good guy. There's a reason why he doesn't.
No, I know. It's sad the reason because.
He's not like that anymore.
Customize.
I know, but still.
I could add sleep or a
You have to
poison.
admit, Todoroki
Poison.
feels really bad because of it.
Poison is good early on. It won't be useful later.
Do enemies take more damage when they're asleep?
No,
or
but they take follow-up attacks. They can't do anything when they're asleep. They're completely immobile. They can't even use sleep talk. Ew!
What?
It's cold and wet.
That's your fault, man.
Not our fault. We don't wear them.
His headphones.
We're murdering them.
I took
for
them
their
off for
money.
a second because it's warm, and I tried putting them back on, and they're just soaking wet. It's gross.
Go for it, Aiden.
Oh yeah, I'm just gonna try to find an angle where they're not staring at me.
Go sneak attack.
Oh, hello.
Sneak attack.
Yeah,
Bonk.
those count like trees. That's another better place to get chim spheres. Mushrooms.
Oh,
In dungeons, it's this dungeon, it's mushrooms.
but mushrooms don't give a lot.
Yes, they do. They give the same amount as trees.
I really should watch Shokugeki no Soma.
You targeted the wrong one.
I didn't even push the D-pad. He must have died before when I pressed the button.
I guess we won.
Teddy, why are you so pessimistic?
Yeah, speaking of which, you know how he's like, oh, I'm not exactly that special. Yeah, guess what? He's...
He seems like one of your greatest mages in the game.
Yeah, he could be. He can be. Here's his claim to fame, though.
What?
He's currently #1 on the Crimson Versus boards.
Huh.
The card game. He is the best card player of the card game in the world.
I guess...
You're not gonna get the chims on the railway?
Yeah. Last time I played... by the way, the card game's only available from Volume 2 and on.
Yeah, we'll get there.
So can you contest him for his crown?
Yeah, you can actually kick him off. Right now, I'm currently 69.
Hey.
Yeah, no, I'm like currently doing all the side objectives for Volume 2. I heavily recommend doing all the side objectives, especially the Book of 1000. Again, you haven't got to it yet. You probably will in the next mission, in fact, because usually early in the game, it likes to go Syllabus Gaspard GU, Syllabus Gaspard GU. Atoli.
You missed a chim, by the way.
No.
No, my partners are actually pretty good at getting them.
Yeah, they're very good at
I like to set them up so that
hey,
they
more big
always
boys.
land on them.
yeah, they
You're
just like
playing
dive
with
you.
the big boys. Playing with the
Are you
big
having
That's
fun?
new. That's new.
Playing with
So I'm
the
guessing I
big
have to fight those guys in
now.
order to
Nope,
leave.
you just have to go up to that and put some chim in.
Oh, well, it's a good thing I was collecting a lot of chim before.
Mm-hmm.
Look at these guys. I'ma kick them.
He says, "Oh."
We're not chim. Yeah, it's important to note you're immune from from other enemies' arts while you're doing arts, but only in the field. I'm telling you right now, that does not work in arena, and it is the quickest way to get your butt handed to you. Do not randomly throw around arts, because you will get countered and Hongeki'd, and that deals a lot of damage.
So God Hack is the game that started the we're trapped in a video game forever
Trope, yes.
Except it only works with him.
No, he's not trapped in the game.
Oh, then he was trapped.
Everybody
They bring
who
it up. No,
dies.
they didn't die. They bring it up later on, but the reason why he's still playing this game and trying to fight so freaking hard is one of his friends that he made while he was playing this game. You know that giant stretch of time between when he got PK'd the first time, got picked up by Ovan, and then he became the Terror of Death Hassel, and then got data drained? That time was spent as a member of the Twilight Brigade Guild
Okay.
under Ovan. One of the other characters was named Shino.
Which is who he reflects on a lot.
The reason why is because she became a lost one. She was PK'd by what Haseo thinks is Tri-Edge, and she fell into a coma in the real world.
Yeah. It wasn't Tri-Edge, I'm guessing.
Wait.
It was.
It
Right.
was,
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
but I'm not getting into details about it.
Okay. There he is. Hi, buddy. How's it going? We were looking for you.
You can actually skip that animation too.
I don't want to skip it. I just love seeing him.
So he's a useless idiot.
No, he eventually gets off the ground. You have to do it like 50 times though. And you won't be able to do anything with him until you start the subquest with him. Subquests are mostly done with Syllabus and Gaspard though. Wasn't swirling yet.
I wanted to counter his attack. It's actually good for... That's actually a very good counter maneuver as well.
Just keep in mind you can guard in the middle of combos as well.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
And I'm not just talking about your own combos. Certain strings of combos that opponents do, certain attacks have large enough gaps that if you're holding the guard button, you'll automatically guard the next string of attacks.
Okay, I'm getting a lot of healing items.
I told you it gives you it gives it to you like candy.
Normally they wouldn't give me this many heal items unless I
No,
was
no,
fighting something
don't
big.
assume, don't assume. It's not as bad as you think. But I definitely recommend when you're doing these dungeons, explore every inch of the map.
Those things are new.
They also have a lot bigger viewing radius. Flying enemies have a bigger visual range than grounded enemies.
I'm not doing much damage to them.
Yes, if you notice they have a secondary bar underneath them, you have to get that down so they're no longer flying. It also like prevents them from taking too much damage. Once they're on the ground, you can deal them a lot of damage. They take a lot more damage than they were. See?
I see. Alright.
You just have to mash A.
Mash it like crazy. You're really good at the Rengeki.
Like I said, you get used to it once you get...
Hey, you can equip that new sword now.
that new one that I got.
Yeah.
The Spinratsu. It only increases by 1, but that's still
good.
something.
Yeah. Now equip poison again. We need to poison them all.
Yes, because poison is still good.
You know, if you go into your... get out of there. Oh, no, wait. Go into your equip menu. Press Y.
Okay.
Press Y again.
Okay, so I can swap between them really easily.
Yeah, between customize and equip, you can press Y to swap between either or.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Drink.
Drink.
Oh, hey, more Boyds.
But yeah, starting next week. Well, it won't be next week because we've got
You
streaming.
need to change that, by the way.
For your money or for this?
No, for that.
I'm gonna be getting rid of this soon, anyways, because we kind of got it taken care of now at this point. Yeah, starting week after next because this week we're.
What is with your dab?
Oh, I was forced to borrow some money for necessary bills.
Okay.
Yeah. Don't worry, I'll be paying it back.
But you were okay before you...
Yeah. My actual tab is only like $6.50. Ow. Sorry.
Hey, I need you to move.
Okay, now what were you saying before that? You were going to ask me something.
Anime night, Fridays.
Okay.
I'm wondering if you're available.
That good?
Not every Friday, but sure, every now and then I wouldn't
More
mind.
warm liquor.
Why? What are you guys gonna end up watching?
Well, considering GU has a lot of backstory that we have to get into to understand, because a lot of the characters, that you see in important positions. Did you close the door upstairs, guys?
I would ask Sarah.
Sarah, did you close the door upstairs?
I closed it behind me when I came in the house. Like that
The
door.
front door?
No, the top door.
Top door is closed.
Okay.
Check the front door, maybe.
No, it's fine.
I'll check that guys.
Okay. But yeah, we're going to be watching the animes that supersede or precedes this. So we're going to be watching Dot Hack Sign and then Dot Hack Roots. What?
Sign because of me.
You had me sit through the entirety of Sign, though.
Yeah, I know, but they haven't
Have what?
seen Sign.
Say what?
Dot Hack Sign.
No.
I kind of want to explain to the... Okay, you know Dot Hack Sign?
I only remember bits and pieces, but you had me sit
Okay, you
through
remember
the whole
that
thing.
stupid PKer with the two wrist blades?
Maybe the one that got killed subsequently, like right at the beginning.
No, not at the beginning. It was near the end.
Vaguely.
Anyways, you remember how?
What was the chainsaw blade by Haseo?
Wrong game, buddy.
I don't remember. It's been a
Dot
while.
Hack Sign is not okay. Dot Hack Sign takes place in the world R1. This is the world R2.
Maybe I'm thinking of the wrong one then.
Different versions of the MMO. Remember, once Dot Hack Sign was over, the database that held the server, or the server that held the MMO in the first place, burnt down.
Okay.
It burnt down
How many
digitally.
floors is this place? That's gracious.
You're not going up.
No. I keep going down.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. I'm going to explore everything.
These dungeons usually have 2 or 3 floors.
No.
Anyways, do you remember what happens to him near the end of the anime?
You know, the one that was supposed to, that he originally thought was Tri-Edge.
Okay, no, you don't remember. You should refresh your memory by watching it all with us.
Sure. I got a quick question then. Abe?
Yep.
Are you going out for a snack run?
Not that I can. No, I don't think I will today.
I really want a drink.
Oh, you're being big.
I'm very warm. I really wanted a nice cap.
Super hot. Super hot.
Pretty much.
It is
Gotcha.
very warm, so
Sure.
to be fair.
We'll get some drinks before Persona. We need drinks to take in what Persona has to offer.
Yeah, because
Do
we're
you-
never
do you
gonna
guys
see it
start at
coming.
3?
Yep.
I don't remember anymore.
Yes. You're the only person who starts at 6.
What?
It's on Thursdays.
He's the only person who starts at 6 on one of our streaming days.
It's 5 o'clock. It's 5
Yeah, but
o'clock.
we started a little later.
Oh, you see the negative now.
Negative!
This is a Chim Assassin. It lives in the dungeon and will appear if the player possesses many Chim Spheres. You will lose Chim Spheres when attacked by its press attack. Evade its attack and counter attack by kicking it. You can kick them just like King Chim, and they immediately disappear.
Good.
I win.
They attack just like King Chim. They take a second and then jump on you to make you lose Chims.
Okay.
And yet you can kill them in an instant. That way, they aren't that threatening.
No, not really.
So now we just need to hoard them all.
I'm telling you right now, you don't get Chims for kicking them.
Oh.
You lose Chims by getting kicked by them.
I can deal with it.
You guys
still
missed
get
what
to
I-
kick them,
You
so.
guys missed what I just did, didn't you?
Chim, 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 chim.
Chim chim charu.
Yeah.
Chim chimney, chim chimney, chim chim charu.
Da-na-na-na-na-na-na.
Hey, Eden,
Wham.
the new episode for Earthbound for Chicken Conroy is out now.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Oh, my shirt is sticking to me. What?
You sweaty boy.
Dirty boy, dirty boy.
What's going on? I thought you were anti-dirty, not pro-dirty.
I'm pro pillow.
Isn't that pillow making you warm?
Nope.
Why do you want to take something that makes somebody happy?
Just a poker.
But you
Because
hope
she's a-
people they die.
And she's amused. She's amused by it.
Sparrow counter.
New skill, sparrow counter.
So that's most likely if the enemy hits you when you're using it, then you.
No, it's just a name.
Oh. Well, then it's not a counter, is it?
Well, I mean,
I'm
you use it
having a
as
dull
you use
moment.
it as a skill attack. You can use it as a counter.
Okay.
I
So
do.
you know what? I'll make it A
Rebels.
because down Bs are usually counters anyway. So.
Galactic Empire.
Mm-hmm. I forget what the symbols stand for, sadly. I always forget
Well,
what they are.
if you take,
That's the rebel.
hold on.
What does it stand for?
No.
That's the empire, and the other one is rebels.
Yeah, but what does the symbol itself stand for?
But the rebel symbol is a crest of a house. If you follow
I don't know
the
that one.
extended canon. Oh, I guess you do.
Extended canon is no longer canon.
Yeah,
Darth Vader's
unfortunately.
Darth Vader's apprentice. They actually explain that in the game. That belongs to his father.
Are you serious?
Yeah, apparently. The Wookiees carved it into the table in the house that he's taken from.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's the rainbow symbol.
Well,
Yeah,
granted,
they
in
got
that
it
in
from
that game
that
though,
house.
it makes sense because he's the one that helps out the rebellion at the end. If you go for the canonical ending.
The quickest way you know that there is a ladder down is if you see the waterfall from a distance.
I will admit I want him to appear in the movies.
That would be cool.
Star Killer?
Yeah.
Yes.
Unfortunately, I don't think it's gonna.
Are those
happen.
those sword guys? Yeah, it's those sword guys.
Why not? Why don't you like Star Killer?
I did say I didn't like Star Killer.
Oh, why do you think he won't show up? 'Cause
Kick Jim in the balls. I mean, what?
You're not wrong.
That's pretty much what we're doing. Unless they're on the sides, behind
Oh,
them.
I saw a movie yesterday.
Well, maybe.
Bonk, bonk.
Do.
Oh, you saw.
You're not the
Christopher
only
Robin?
one.
There you go.
Who?
Yeah.
Is that you?
You're not the only one who saw it the other day. What was
My friend Andrew saw it too.
Yeah, Andrew saw it too.
Yeah, he
Did
really
you
liked
see
it.
it?
Yeah, I didn't, but he.
How are
he
you
did.
not warm with these on?
I'm just not.
It was a good movie. It you know what? I liked it because it's like Christopher Robin finding himself as an adult.
Yeah, and in all honesty, it's basically it's like the movie Hook.
I was about to say it's probably a lot like Winnie the Pooh's version of Hook.
Yeah, and I will be fair. Ewan McGregor is always good in these kinds of.
Oh, he did a magnificent job of it.
You know what I can't wait to see as a movie,
What?
which is really unlike me because I hate DC movies so far.
Oh,
Watch
Shazam.
Yes,
What?
Yeah,
it's
Shazam.
a superhero version of Big.
Yeah, Shazam is pretty good, and like I'm not sure if they're still gonna go on with it, but if they keep Dwayne Johnson as Black Adam,
Oh my gosh, that would be so cool.
I just like how the wizard's like, say my name and inherit my
Actually, that's
power."
more like
Do I have to say my name?
Yeah.
Okay.
Shazam!
Shazam.
Poof.
we're talking
Nice.
we're talking about
Sorry.
Shazam.
And apparently they have
Jim
to be
Assassin.
loud when he's first
Well, that's the point.
You are, I will find you
with those chip
balls and
Yeah, I'm
Well,
close to
Punks
that.
the
I
monkey
think
Lalafell.
it's a lot
Yeah.
faster.
That's the idea behind the trailer is it's not quiet. It's literally every time he goes
Just because it's
Shazam,
not
it's
quiet does not mean
Shazam!
Does not mean
Just
that you
because
guys.
it's not quiet does not mean you can't eat.
You know I'm horrible at that, alright? I will be honest here.
I constantly have to tell him to shut the hell up when we're playing on our
That's a swear. Isn't it? Ow.
hell.
It's not a swear.
It kinda is. It's one of the lower level ones, so.
We don't
Doesn't
ever
count.
really count it.
I'm sorry, but you guys have used it several times and have actually debated me on that one.
Yeah, so it doesn't count.
Okay.
And I'm saying that it doesn't count
I
either
thought
way.
I thought
I like the Comic-Con trailer for Godzilla King of the Monsters.
What are you doing?
I thought Gaspard picked something up, but I guess I was wrong.
No, he doesn't pick anything up.
Yeah, I think I got something for him, but I didn't see it in the.
You mean the spellbook?
What?
No, I feel like.
Oh no, he learned a skill.
Oh.
What's the matter?
Oh, okay. So, can I can check on him with his status,
You
right?
okay?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm just thinking about this.
So I can't see his moves though.
I don't think so. No.
Oh, that's too bad.
Dude,
Who?
there is now a third of those Legend of Zelda books.
I know.
The big thick
I'm
ones.
aware. I'm aware.
Green, blue, or sorry, green, red, now
Now blue.
blue.
I know.
I almost got it for like it was like $50. I was like,
I'm
oh.
telling you right now, it's the one I want the most.
What was it?
It's an art book.
Oh
The Art of Legend of Zelda.
I would literally.
It's also
yeah. I was
the
tempted
biggest
to
one.
get it for you.
Nice.
I was tempted to get it for you, but I have no money to really
I don't either.
spend expiring.
It's literally been sitting in my wish list from the moment it was actually announced
Thanks for the free
on
coupons.
Amazon.
And then what's this? Ooh, that's a staff for
Atoli.
Atoli. It's water based, so that would be nice. Oh, that's right. I have to gift it to her. I can't just tell her to equip it. Okay.
It gets better in the second game on.
Oh, she's not level 15 yet.
No, she's not grayed out.
Oh, maybe she is. Maybe I've lost track of levels.
I really wanted this.
Maybe I lost track of what their levels were. Okay.
Well, it tells you.
Okay, 16, 15, 14. Okay.
So you're like one level ahead of her and 2 levels ahead of Gaspard.
Okay. I already talked to them, got my coupons. Alright, let's go.
I like it when Gaspard is like embarrassed about something. He like grabs his ears and like puts them over his head.
Yeah,
Abasa.
pinwheel.
Abasa.
Alright, I think that's time.
A-B-A-S-A. Those are the levels we got.
I mean, if you guys want to go late. No, if we go later, we're just going to ruin the rest of the thing. Alright. Alright, folks, we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back with, what is today?
Persona 5.
Persona 5. We'll see you guys then.